Casino money in Texas primaries. It's February 19th, 2026, and these are your headlines. I'm Sydney Henry, filling in for Brandon Waltons, who's off today. A casino-funded political action committee is stepping in with a major television buy to defend State Rep Ken King as he faces a contested Republican primary. Texas Defense PAC, a political committee backed by interests tied to the push for legalized casino gambling in Texas, has reserved $246,000 in Amarillo and Lubbock broadcast television advertising to support King and oppose his challenger, John Browning. The spending marks one of the largest late-cycle interventions by casino-aligned groups in a Republican House primary this year, and signals that keeping King has become a priority for gambling advocates. King, who chairs the powerful House State Affairs Committee, has drawn criticism from conservative activists and lawmakers who accuse him of using his position to block priority legislation. Texas Defense PAC has been active in multiple Republican primaries this cycle, backing candidates seen as more open to gambling expansion while opposing lawmakers viewed as resistant to casino legislation. The latest financial reports show nearly $6.5 million cash in hand, entirely funded by the Las Vegas Sands Corporation and casino magnate Miriam Adelson. Attorney General Ken Paxton is escalating his campaign against China-linked tech companies, filing a new lawsuit that targets one of the most downloaded shopping apps in the United States, Temu. Paxton's suit names PDD Holdings Incorporated and Whaleco Inc., the companies behind Temu, alleging they deceptively market the platform as a simple discount marketplace while secretly using it as a vehicle for aggressive data harvesting. Though PDD moved its principal executive offices from Shanghai to Dublin, Ireland, it still maintains significant operations in China. Paxton characterizes Temu as a digital Trojan horse, capable of bypassing security protocols and creating backdoor access into a user's private data, all while presenting itself as a harmless way to buy affordable, great products. The suit claims Temu quietly scoops up vast amounts of user information and routes that data to servers in China, where it is ultimately exposed to the Chinese Communist Party. Paxton is bringing the case under the Texas Deceptive Trade Practices Act, arguing that Temu's marketing and disclosures mislead consumers about what the app actually does and how it handles their information. The lawsuit asked the court to halt the alleged misconduct and impose financial penalties.
Howdy, folks. I'm Chris Salcedo, a veteran broadcaster, author, and conservative political analyst. I take a no-nonsense approach to the toughest questions Americans are wrestling with today. Join me on the Salcedo Storm podcast, where I discuss national, state, cultural news. Tune in weekdays wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Regents of the University of Texas system unanimously approved a resolution to guide how their component institutions will teach disputed subjects at today's quarterly meeting. The resolution reaffirms academic freedom for faculty members and counterbalances it with several new standards for academic integrity, such as fostering classroom cultures of trust in which all students feel free to voice their questions and beliefs, especially when those perspectives might conflict with those of the instructor or other students, fairly presenting differing views and scholarly evidence on reasonably disputed matters and unsettled issues, equipping students to assess competing theories and claims, and to use reason and appropriate evidence to form their own conclusions about course material, as well as eschewing topics and controversies that are not germane to the course. The resolution further states that instructors must not attempt to coerce, indoctrinate, harass, or belittle students, especially in addressing controversial subjects and areas where people of good faith can hold differing convictions. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.